This video is for Pam, Sarah and Ruth. Hello. This is square 9, which is called Radiant, and it's off the pattern of the sample blanket that we're working on together. I'm going to run through the first couple of rows and the last row just to give you a reminder of how to do things. So the pattern asks us to start with a chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we join with a slip stitch to form our donut. And just a reminder that everything in round 1 goes into the centre of our work. So it starts by asking for a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we have to do the cluster 2 into the centre. Now we do that by wrapping and poking through, pull through and take off 2. You wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2, leaving 3 on the hook and take off the 3. Now the pattern then asks us to chain 3 and to do to chain 3 and then do a cluster 3 7 times. So a cluster 3 is wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2, wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2, wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2, and then take off the 4 that are remaining. So that's the first time. So I'm just going to carry on doing that again. I'll talk you through this next one. So we start with a chain 3, cluster 3, we wrap, poke through and pull through, taking off 2 only. We wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2. We wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2, and then we take off the remaining 4. We chain 3. And we do another cluster 3. So it's wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2. We wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2. And the last time we wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2 and pull off the remaining 4. So that's, so far I've done 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to do this again. Chain 3, cluster 3, so I'm going to pull through, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, so chain 3, now I'm going to do a cluster 3, now I must remember, don't forget, don't crochet over the top of your beginning chain because I'm getting quite close there, can you see? So I'm going to shift all that back to give me plenty of space. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to chain 3. I've got 2 more clusters to do. And this is the last cluster 3 now coming up. So I wrap, give myself enough room there, poke through, pull through, take off 2. I wrap, poke, pull through, take off 2, leaving 3. Wrap, poke through, pull through, take off 2, and then take off the remaining 4. And I do a chain 3, because that's what the pattern asks for us, and it asks us to slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3. There is our beginning chain 3, and that's 1, 2, 3. So that's our 3rd chain there. Just going to pop that through and do a slip stitch, so poke through and pull through on itself. Now I'm looking at round 2. And then just to start the round off, I'm going to slip stitch into a space. And then what it asks us to do is to chain 3. which counts as the first double crochet. It asks us to do 2 double crochet American, so that's 1, 2, and then it asks us to chain 3 and do another 3 double crochet into the same chain 3 space. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now the next thing it asks us to do is 3, in the same chain 3 space, 3 double crochet between the 3 double crochet and 3 here. Okay, I was reading the wrong list. Okay, the next thing it asks us to do is to do 3 half double crochet into the next space. So a half double crochet, you wrap the yarn, you poke it through and you pull it through. You've got 3 stitches on your hook. You catch the yarn and you pull through all 3 of those stitches. That's a half double crochet, that's 1. So I'm going to wrap the yarn, poke it through, pull it through and take off all 3 stitches on that hook. So we wrap the yarn, poke it through, pull it through, take off all 3. So that's 3 half double crochet. And then what we need to do, we're ready for another corner cluster now. So we're going to do a 3 double crochet, 3 chain and another 3 double crochet all into the same hook. So here's the first 3 double crochet, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my chain 3, and then I'm going to do 3 double crochet in that same space to create the corner cluster. And then we're going to move straight into the next space and we're going to do a 3 half double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now we're ready to go straight into another corner. So the next space will become a corner. So we do 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet into that very next space. So there's our 3 double crochet. We're going to do 3 chain, and then we're going to go and do another 3 double crochet into that same hole. There we are, that's the corner finished. You can already see how we're getting something that resembles a square already. So corner, corner, corner. So what we need to do now is go straight into the very next space and we're going to do 3 half double crochet. So we wrap, poke through and pull through, and then we take off all 3 stitches on the hook. We wrap, poke through and pull through and take off all 3 stitches. We wrap, poke through and pull through, take off all 3 stitches. And now we're going to do our very last corner. So we go straight from the half double crochet straight into this next space, and we just jump in with 3 double crochet, 3 chains and 3 double crochet. So that's the third of the first 3 double crochet. We do 3 chain, and then we go 3 double crochet into that same space. 2, 3. So the last thing we need to do for this round is our 3 half double crochet into this space. So we go straight in with a half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and what we do now is we slip stitch into the 3rd chain of the first turning chain there, sorry, the third chain of the beginning 3 chains. So a slip stitch, pull through and pull through on itself, and then just slip stitch across to the corner. And then we're looking at just exactly the same as a normal granny square. So we start our corner with a 3 chain. We do 2 double crochet, three chain, and another 3 double crochet. That's our first corner completed. And then we jump in exactly the same way as we would a granny square. We jump from hole to hole, or space to space. So there's our 2 spaces, and we jump straight in there with 3 double crochet, 2, 3, and then we move straight to the next space, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and we've got a corner coming up, and we jump straight into that corner straight away with 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet. That's the third of the first set of double crochet. We need to do 3 chain and another 3 double crochet into exactly the same hole. 1, 2, 3. Can we see here by doing the 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet, we're creating a corner there. So we're looking at now going straight to our next set of spaces, straight in there with 3 double crochet, 2, 3, and we go straight into the next space with 3 double crochet. Now I'm only going to show you this last round, but you'll need to carry on and complete the number of rounds it tells you to in the pattern. What I'm going to do when we finish this round is I'm going to show you round 8 of the pattern to finish off. But for now we need another 2 corners done, so it's 3 double crochet straight in with that, no chains or anything else, 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and the last 3 double crochet of this corner, 1, 2, 3, and we're looking for our next set of spaces, 1 there and 1 there, and we go straight in with 3 double crochet, 2, 3, straight into the next space, 1, 2, 3, and we're ready for our next corner cluster. So we finish off that last one and we go straight into this corner with 3 double crochet, straight in, all in the same hole, 1, 2, 3, 3 chain, and the last 3 double crochet to complete this corner, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're looking now for our next set of spaces. We've got 1 there and we've got 1 there, and we go straight in with 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, straight into our next space, 1, 2, 3, and then we have to slip stitch into the top of our starting chains. We slip stitch and then slip stitch across to the next corner, and then we'd be ready at that point to start another round. So that's our square made with a nice set of clusters in the centre. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave that, and I'm just going to do this is the square that I made earlier, and I'm going to show you round 8. So I'm ready to seal with a slip stitch. Sorry, this is round 7. Slip stitch into the top of the the beginning chain. That is now row 7 completed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one of 2 ways. I think I'm going to slip stitch into the corner and start from the corner. And what I'm going to start with, you can see I'm right in the corner now, is 1 chain, and that's the turning chain of a single crochet, and I'm going to start with 3 single crochet into this corner square. So that's 3 single